Hey guys, Taylor with GammaEdge here, coming at you with a quick market status for Tuesday, April 25th. Here's our general disclaimer. Give this a read. When you've done so, let's move on. Here, looking at the tick US model, first thing to note is do have a continuation lower in the cumulative tick below short-term moving average ribbon. Do have railroad tracks down. Looking at the filtered tick, did see some selling in the morning, then flattened out towards the afternoon. However, net was selling on the day, and then new lows did significantly outpace new highs. This is a recurring trend that we have been seeing persist for a while now. So now contrast that with the tick ARCX model. We actually did see a push higher above the short-term moving average ribbon. So that's kind of one contrast between the two models right now. Again, still kind of trading in a range here. We do want to see this push higher for the bulls. Kind of a weak signal right now. Nonetheless, the close of yesterday, it did close above the close of the prior day. More or less, yeah. It's very close. Make sure you check the market call. Paul will hit on that. Anyways, potential reversal signal that we did get intraday. These are powerful, so one to be in tune with this. Additionally, longer term moving average, we are still in an uptrend as well. So while the tick US is more of a bearish looking model, the tick ARCX is looking more neutral to bullish, and we tend to lean on the tick ARCX model for trend decision and whatnot. And nonetheless, all long-term signals are still turned on. Now going to our SPY price action. This is our 10 a.m. gamma script overlaid. Things to note here, after the morning sell-off, we did see supportive action around 0 gex on the SPY to get a push up to P-trans. So that's a 0 gex to P-trans move. Will admit, did get a kind of a V bottom move here. So it was tough to get in for me personally. However, that's not to say that trades were not to be had here. To get a consolidation right there, a little bit above 0 gex, so she could still have used 0 gex to risk against. However, IWM, I like the price action a lot more on 0 gex to get a lot more of a tight price action around 0 gex. Then after your push up to P-trans, get another textbook move. The trade I actually took this morning, or in the morning, yesterday morning, was this break-in retest of 0 gex with a play down to COTMP. I didn't quite take it all the way down to COTMP. My play was towards the lows of the session. So that's one way that I played it. And then SPX, really not a ton to say there. So here are our liquidity stocks, same thing. So looking at Apple, you saw nice supportive action here around P-trans. You could have taken, you had a break in a retest. P-trans could have risked there for a high of day move. That's just another way to use the levels. It's not always just playing from one level to the next level. You can get creative based off your system of how you want to use them. Tesla, when we saw the intraday flip and the indices, negative trends could have been used as a level to risk against. Then we have Microsoft. Again, you have a nice consolidation here around 0 gex with a push higher. And then NVIDIA, you did get consolidation action around 0 gex, and play could have been a push higher. Now moving on to this is our 5 p.m. script. We also have pre-market data here, so you can see it looks like we have a gap down in the morning. SPY we're below 0 gex. IWM pretty healthy gap down here, well below 0 gex. QQQs we are below negative trends, and SPX obviously do not know where we're gapping down to yet. So SPY. For the bulls want to see this get back above 0 gex, then you have a potential for some kind of consolidation, then push higher towards P-trans, kind of like what we got yesterday right here. IWM, not a ton to say there right now. QQQs could get some kind of push up to negative trends and a failure potentially. Same thing with SPY, another alternative as opposed to the bullish case. The bullish case would be get a chop, retest of 0 gex and a break lower. So there's your if-then statements, 2 possibilities there. But nonetheless, do want to see those fresh PBI levels that we get this morning. Have those to you guys around 8:30. See if these levels do shift at all, and then first gamma script of the day will be important as well. So now looking at our Gamma stocks. We have Apple gapping below in B-trans, kind of flagging in the early session. We have Tesla right near negative GEX and COTMP. We have Microsoft right in between 0 GEX and P-trans, so that's a good setup there, two good levels to trade against. I have multiple examples that we've run through for the last couple of months of how to trade 0 GEX and P-trans, and then same setup on NVIDIA in between 0 and P-trans. So yeah, going to be looking at SPY. I'm going to be looking at SPY, Microsoft, and NVIDIA. The setups look interesting so far. Then we also have Apple for for both a potential rejection and then maybe a break and a retest higher. So with that, we'll see you all in the room here in a little bit. Have a good morning, and we'll be talking to y'all later. Bye.